Hey there. Let's see, is my microphone working? Yes. Cool. All right. We are back for cycle 4. Ready to wrap this bad boy up. Um, Doing pretty good. To be honest, like this is how a lot of these projects go is you just never know. Like the estimates, you know, that would be an interesting thing to graph here because there have been overestimates and underestimates throughout this throughout this entire process. Um, but yeah, to be honest, I wish we had gotten farther, but at the same time, we cannot focus on the negatives. We must remember the positives, and this is cool. This is cool that this is working. That we can make lines, we can navigate, we can delete, and what's also cool is that we reoriented because that's important. We were stuck in the mud, we were spinning our tires, and we stopped and we said, no, this isn't working. Let's go back, try something else. And that's an important thing to do. And it's a good learning experience. So we must remember these things when we are feeling downhearted. Is that a word? Heavy-hearted? Downtrodden? Anyways, all right. But we're kind of at the most exciting part because if we get editing working, which I think is the next thing we should do, that'll be kind of sweet. I don't know. That's kind of the beginning of the whole deal, isn't it? So let's set this timer. Let's actually remember to do this. 28 minutes. Let's do 27, just be a little under. And let's do it. So what am I trying to accomplish? Editing. Straight up. Editing. How will I get started? We need to, what's a good way to get started with this? I think we're going to need to go back to the content editable div. I'm just going to say that right now. So, maybe a good, I don't know. Let's just do it. Let's make it, let's just add the functionality. Let's make it so if you press I, goes into editing mode using a content editable. Not editable, not edible, editable. Any hazards present? My cats are freaking out right now. I don't know if any of you have cats, but they get into these spazzy moods and they just imagine things and then they react to the things that they're imagining. And I don't know what is going on in their heads, but it's quite fun to watch. Energy. Starting to taper off a little bit. But I'm feeling pretty good. Morale's holding strong. There we go. All right. Let's dive in. So, what did I say? Press I to go into editing mode. So the natural place to start would be right here. Let's look up, close all these extra tabs. I is 73. And I'm actually going to sort this. I'm going to move this up just so we have everything sorted by number, more or less. I know we have O all the way up here, which makes no sense. And my cats are Just having a grand old time. All right, 73. What do we want? Okay. Yeah. How do we want to do this? Well, we definitely want an editing mode flag, which will be false to begin with. And we definitely want to change it to true. I may not know much, but I do know that that's something that we want. Now, the very naive thing to do, let's kind of break this up a little bit so it's a little bit cleaner. Very naive thing to do would just be have this content editable feature and just say, is it in editing mode? Is it? And if so, actually, we can just supply editing mode because that'll be true or false. And assuming this reloaded, Oh, whoa. Oh, holy crap. Okay. So we're actually, yeah. So the editing is working, but funny enough, the key hotkeys are also still being captured. So yeah, we're going to need to change that because yeah, O is creating new lines as well as printing the letter O. That's fun. Okay, so I know how to fix that. Basically, we can just put all of this in one giant block and say if editing mode, if not editing mode, then do all this goodness. And then we'll need to move I out of here, which I guess, wait, no, should be here too. Yeah, we don't want to enter editing mode if we're already in editing mode. So yeah, I think that actually, okay. Need to get that variable declared. Okay, cool. So let's see, make some lines, scroll on down, press I, start typing. There we go. Now I can type. Now these are also editable, which makes no sense. What? Wait, can you not set that content? The problem, dear Brutus, is in our vars, our variables. I don't know what's happening there, but you know, actually, I don't even know if it matters. Let's just focus on this. So we've got it entering editing mode. Let's add a way to get out of editing mode, which I want to be the escape key, which is ES27. Escape. It's the key. Cat's breaking things. Okay. All right. Now, and you know what? Also, just to have fun with this, let's make it. Okay, this is so hacky the way I'm writing this, but this is so hacky. Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed. Wait, what am I even doing? Okay, 1px plus, and then I'm going to say if it's editing mode, then we want it to be dashed. Otherwise, I'll make it solid. Plus if that, then we want green. Otherwise, we want white. That is the messiest possible way I could have done that. Oh wait, that's not right. Why is it dashed already? It should be false, right? Why are you like that? Is this... Do I not really know what I'm doing? Let's see. Maybe I don't. Is it possible I'm not as great as I think I am? Well, that didn't work at all. Wait, is it... Oh, there needs to be a space. There needs to be many spaces. Which, once again, this is just embarrassingly bad code. But, okay. Entering editing mode now. Boom. Why are they all dashed? Oh. Yeah, see, this is why this is such a bad idea. Okay. All right, let's clean this up. How much time do we have in this cycle? 17 minutes. Okay, let's clean this up a little bit. So I'm going to actually add a function that says render line. So I can get all of this nasty JavaScript that's deeply nested in this function out of it. So I'm going to return this, and I'm going to have a line, and I'm going to have an index, all that goodness. It's still going to be there. Sorry, this should be like that. And then, okay, let's do this. Border style. And that's going to be this goodness. We don't need any of these spaces because I'm going to do this right. And border color. I'm going to have this goodness here. And then we're going to have 1px. Okay, this is going to be weird, but trust me. Okay, border props. So we're going to make an array with all of the different little words that we want to be in this border property. The first of which is going to be 1px. Second of which is going to be border style. And the third of which is going to be border color. So we're going to add all that together. We're going to get ourselves a nice big old fancy array here. We're going to pass it in. And what we're going to do is we're going to join it with spaces. That way we don't need to write them in old ghetto style. And then we need selected line number, and we need editing mode. I think we might, actually, hang on. Hold up. Let's not get too excited. Get ahead of ourselves. Render line. Let's see. Why? Oh, because I didn't fix it. That was the whole reason I did this. Okay, so we want it to be dashed if it's editing mode and index equals selected line number. We want it to be dashed only if it's the actual selected line, which is what I was concerned about. There we go. All right. Cool. And now I'm going to push escape. Nothing's happening. Oh, okay. So this, cool. This escape, you don't actually want to be, escape is for when you are in editing mode. So, boom. Editing mode. Escape. Editing mode. Escape. Oh, yes. This is awesome. Okay. Escape. And now I can't type, right? Oh, yeah. Ha ha ha. Man. All right. Coming along. How much time do we have? 14 minutes to spare. Okay. This is still kind of janky though, because so we type I to go into editing mode, but I still can't actually type until I click. So yeah. Okay. Can we go back this code, this terrible, terrible code, which didn't work? Perhaps now is its time. All right. Set cursor. I know I said we would never go back to this code, but perhaps I was too hasty. Okay, so yeah, this code was some old code that just moves the cursor around within some text. Actually, let's pass in line number. Let's not use selected line number. And I guess we can just do that. Okay, so now what we want is we want to set editing mode to true. Oh, okay, and here we need to be a little careful. I could just add it as a second line here, but the thing that some people don't realize about React is that setting state, while it is very fast, it happens within a microsecond, or yeah, it's not necessarily synchronous. So if I added a line here doing something, a line here setting cursor or whatever, it's possible that this set cursor could actually get executed before the state changes, which we don't want because we can't actually set the cursor until we've made it editable. So the way to handle that is to actually add a second parameter here and pass in a function. And that function is what we want to be called when state has been changed. So we get a guarantee at this point that state has already been changed. So we don't have to worry about it. Now let's see what happens. I mean, this is just great. I have no idea if this is going to work. Nice. That's not surprising at all. But actually, wait. Editor. No? Oh. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't actually. All right. Getting a little nervous because we're running out of time. Okay, we're going to call it, the ID is going to be that, and then we're going to render it with an ID, which will be its index. Wait, no. Line plus index. All right, let's see. Let's see. Please. No. Oh, this is the same thing. The same problem. How about, okay. So the problem that we hit before is that I don't even know how to explain it. It's just that we're trying to use this content editable thing and we're trying to set the cursor and there's a cat on my shoulder and I believe you qualify as a distraction at this point. This is my other cat, Theo. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Daddy's working, okay? Where was I? This world of a content editable, it's just so seductive because it's seemingly so easy, but then when you try to do anything, it just falls apart. So instead of trying to manipulate the cursor, what happens if we just select the thing and we let the cursor fall where it may? React, set focus on a div, right? That's what we want. It's as if you were tabbing through a form. We just want to set the focus and let the cursor fall wherever it will. theoretically, that's what we need. Although I have not had luck with Stack Overflow help today. Oh man, I'm getting nervous. 9 minutes. Let's make this happen. All right. So we're gonna just blindly copy code from the internet, because that's always a good idea. And then I'm gonna have to work this around a little bit. Line number, jingle line, focus line. Okay, and then how do we actually? How do you do what you are saying you are doing? The div. How do we do that? How do we do that? Because this has changed recently, or not recently, but well, everything's changing. It's a JavaScript framework. We're never standing on solid ground when we're in the world of JavaScript. Okay, I think what we want is, oh man, wait, no, I don't know. Can we just do that? Maybe we can. Okay, maybe it's this easy. Maybe it's this easy. It's not that easy. No, it's just so not that easy. Why couldn't it? Couldn't it have been that easy? How about? Oh my God. You're just falling apart here in these last couple of minutes. Okay. Oh! Sort of. Except it printed the letter I, but almost. Why did, that's so funny. Why did it print the letter I? Maybe, okay, maybe we need to do this. The oldest trick in the book, prevent default, which makes it actually not, like, type the letter. Wait, I. Yes! Oh! Escape. New line. Down. Scroll down. No. Oh, what? I didn't even change. That's what? That was using the old code. Well, now I'm just embarrassed. Okay, I was supposed to use focus line, so I wasn't even using this new code that I wrote. This fancy new code wasn't even getting used. All right, let's try this again. Sad face. How do you? It's been so long. So long are the days. How do you do this? Where do I import React DOM from? I can't remember. React DOM. Okay. Now, I was so sure that they phased that out. Component, undo everything that I just did. Go back. How much time do you have? 5 minutes. Okay. Escape. New line. Down. Hey, there we go. Escape. All right. So I don't know why it went to the end the first time, but now it's working. That's pretty sweet. I mean, that's basically it. That's what we were going for. That's editing mode. So yeah, that's pretty cool. With 4 minutes and 49 seconds to spare, we've accomplished our goal for the 4th cycle, which is the ability to edit. I mean, that's what we got here, right? So now I can add some to this line, or I can go over and delete, and then escape. Holy crap, my dryer is loud. I don't know if you can hear that. I can still delete lines, right? Oh, no, what? That's not right. That's not what's supposed to happen when I delete a line. Okay, we've broken something. We done broken something. We have no unit tests. we done broke it. Okay, what happened? You're supposed to well, let's just what am I oh man, that's so sad. We're so close to the end. Why isn't my okay. All right, come on, come on, come on. Slice. Slice and dicing. What happened? And if omitted, all elements from the start position and to the end of the array will be selected. That's what I wanted. Where to start the selection. Man, what? Why isn't this working? Man. Was this broken before? I don't know. I don't feel like I even changed anything here. And my dryer is so loud. Oh, this is so sad. Let's try this. In an act of desperation. New line, new line. Delete. Wait, edit. Type stuff. Delete. Delete. Oh, wait. Okay. This is the second line. Escape. This is 1. Okay, I'm going to delete the second line. No. No. Oh, man. 2 minutes. And, yeah. Why? Why? There's just no time. There's no time to debug this. All right, let's try. Let's just get a little crazy here. What if I, oh no, I didn't want to do that. Escape. Escape. Okay, pressing delete. Bring to me the console. Bring to me. Okay, so it's going to go down to lines. That's what? Wait. No, that's not right. All right, we're going to have to solve this in our last cycle because I got nothing. And this is, I don't even know. Well, how can that be? It's like it already processed it. Okay, D, lines. And that isn't even, there's no line called another line. Okay, I hate to end on this note, but things are wildly, just wildly dysfunctional. In our moments of victory, had it snatched from our grasp. But we're hitting that point where need to take a break. We must follow the structure. We must take a break. We must not be tempted to ignore our breaks and get stuck on problems. It is time for a break. So we'll do this quick review. Did we accomplish it? I mean, yes, we have editing mode. Did we break the whole app? Sure. But, you know, things happen. Okay, anything noteworthy? Not really. Any distractions? Cat. Things to improve. Wrap it up. We're in the last cycle. Fix bug. Make it look not like it does. And put it, yeah, that's it. All right, taking a break, 10 minutes. We will be back at 3:20 to figure out what What went wrong? What went awry in this sequence of events? I have no idea. We'll be back in 10 minutes. I will